have no audio. Oh, because I did Dolphin in the volume mixer earlier, and I completely forgot to turn it back on, like the fool that I am. Never play with the volume mixer, kids. Hey, let's be right now. I'm back here with Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door Randomizer Permadeath, Part 5. I've got to get the lead out. We need to gain levels, and we need to gain them fast. Because I've noticed a strange pattern that all 3 of our deaths thus far have occurred on boss fights and not on normal enemies, which tells me I'm not taking enough risks. I need to be more dangerous, but also I desperately need the experience. And I want to get it fast, and I don't want to be lollygagging about. Some notes. I'm starting to think I was completely wrong. It's a completely different mod that uses the file name as a seed. There's some mod called the Shuffleizer Randomizer or something like that uses the name of the file name as a seed to determine things. I don't think it has anything to do with this mod. I think I was just mixing them up. So we don't have to change the name each time, but I'm going to do it anyway because now I'm used to doing it and it's funny. Now, not unlike the X-Nauts when they do their butt slam, where you have to parry it when they hit the ground, not when they hit your character, I, in editing, recently realized that all terrestrial Goombas are basically the same thing, which explains why I'm having so much harder time with them than the Paragoombas say. They hit, like, Mario's knees by the time you're supposed to block, not his head, which is what I'm expecting. Which, of course, again, is so that if characters are different heights, it doesn't feel weird. Another note is that it doesn't matter for us because we're not doing a lot of cooking in this, but I didn't realize how many cooked items kind of suck. Like, you've got your sauced shrooms here, where, like, it's like a maple... The honey syrup does 5 FP, the super shroom does 10 HP, so you put them together, 10 HP and 5 FP. That's sensible. But then you have some, like, the fresh pasta bunch does 10 health and 5 mana or whatever, and then the cooked pasta bunch, which is spaghetti, does 6 health and 3 mana. It's just worse. So I don't know why it's like that. I guess the idea is just that cooking isn't always just a universal good, like, so you have to actually think about what recipe you want to make and stuff, because some of them have multiple ways to make them and stuff, so you have to... I guess the idea is just to make it a little bit more interesting, and in terms of, like, a strategic play for the cooking, but it doesn't matter for us at all, because we're just getting items randomly, and we're unlikely to be back in time at Rogueport Square in time to deliberately purchase the contact lens to unlock the cooking and then actually do it. Maybe we will. Anyway, something to think about if we ever do a normal run of this game where we're getting randomized items. Yeah, so my last note here is I gotta be braver, I gotta fight more, and we gotta use more FP in normal encounters since we have so many FP healing items. And let's get started with that train of thought by going and fighting this bat. We are at level 4 now, and I said it's gotta be, now that we know that the crystal stars are not necessary for the Shadow Queen, that's probably also a different mod I was thinking of. We're just trying to get 3 levels every episode at least, so that when we inevitably do run into her, which is, I will say, Shadow Queen is where beating the Shadow Queen is what counts as a victory. We're ready. I want to be ready. But last time we got just enough badge power to, first of all, sort those. Equip our first Defend Plus, and we've got another one on the way. But I've also been thinking, if at any point we can fight the Shadow Queen, I can be, like, a little bit cheaty about how I do things, right? If we I can just find a terrestrial enemy that's easy to steal from and doesn't do much damage. Like, if it's just normal Goomba, it will never kill Mario, right? I can just run to that encounter over and over again until they randomize to have a Defend Plus, and I could just steal as many Defend Pluses as my heart desires. But I won't do that with these bats, because they're a little more tedious to deal with. Let's just fight them, shall we? What kind of upgrades do I've got? I've got the Super Hammer. I won't use it. I'll just do a jump here. I should have just hit it with the hammer. I'm just realizing that was not smart. I will get Goombella in here to scan this boo. She's gonna die. That will make me go boo-hoo. Okay, sorry. Shut up, and I'll also try and talk a little bit less through the fights now, since we've watched a lot of fight scenes here. I'll just try and skip through and show you the more interesting bits, if there are such things. I have a bad feeling Goombella's gonna go down in this battle here. I got one parry, but... Oh, right, and the other one can't attack. Oh, they can't attack from the roof. Ah, sorry, Goombella. Right, I'd rather not fight alone, so let's get Vivian in here. And punch the heck out of this bat! Yeah, take that. I'm getting a bit more of the timing for that, but I think you can tell from the arc they're going at which character they're going after, but it's tough. Like, they're moving a little faster if they're going to the person in the back, because the timing is maybe the same. But it throws me off. Oh yeah, and also I was doing a little test run off camera last night to check if Yoshi, like I said, if you increase his attack power, if each hit stays at that, and it's kind of like Power Bounce where it diminishes each time, but still it's pretty good. If you increase his attack power by 4, it goes 5, 4, 3, 2 on his 4 hits that he does. Well, he does more hits the more level up he is. At level 1 he does 4 hits with his ground pound. So it's not as good as if I had... Well, it's just as good as Power Bounce, basically, anyway, which is neat. Because it doesn't take FP, it's just his normal attack, so... Right, I need to find Hammer Throw again, fast, or I need some boot upgrades, something like that anyway. Let's see if we can just focus down the bat this turn, because I don't want to be hit by a bomb. I do love all of Vivian's little magic sounds. Yeah, take that! I remembered, okay, I'm starting to get the timing of that as well, because it goes, I frame by frame this one as well, it goes, bleh, and then it hits you. Like, it doesn't, it's not the second its tongue goes out. The tongue goes out, and then, like, 3 frames later it hits. So you have to wait, just, basically the instant you see the tongue is when I do it. And if we get one more parry, then we'll bring it down. Slash are both at full health, so maybe we should just take the normal damage, not go for the parry, and take even more damage. No, whatever. I should probably learn the timing of the parry anyway. Yeah, okay, I'm getting it. The second you see that tongue, you're not trying to anticipate the tongue. You gotta wait till you see the tongue, because it's a bit after the tongue goes. Yeah, I'm getting it. That was like 20 experience. That was pretty good stuff. An egg bomb could be pretty useful. Shall we take it over? Oh, I don't know. We've got plenty of things that do FP, so I guess we don't want the Heartful Cake, since that is also damaging to your defense. And those are all the bats we're fighting here, so off we go. If I do find some terrestrial enemies, though, I might just fight them over and over again until we get some items we want, like a few, just stock up on a few defense pluses and stuff. I guess we'll lose a lot of money if we keep running away, but, well, what do we need the money for if we're gonna get all the items we want? Vivian has no thoughts on this whatsoever, and we learned last time that we can get up to where the shine sprite is if we whack all this away. Yielding a jelly super. Neat. I guess we can just take that over a jelly shroom, couldn't we? Oh, well, Slash, I guess a jelly super is just better than cake, isn't it? Yeah, go on. Sorry, cake. Oh, Slash, does anyone need the cake? I keep forgetting I can just eat items when I don't need them anymore. Surely not everyone is at full health. Kumbella! Cake! Now you're back in fighting fit. It's just such a not in my mind to be eating items as we drop them. What am I talking about? Sorry, to be eating items as we get full on them, because usually that's not too much of a necessity in base game. Is there anything behind this big hammerable block here? Did we learn that? I'm assuming you have to do this to it to smash it. Oh, well, there's a timing tutor there. I guess we may as well yoink that. Actually, where does that lead? Into the old locker room, maybe? Whee! Is that part of this room? Oh, that's a loading screen. Never mind. It leads to Battleberg is where it leads. Where there's a shop, honey. Ooh, they've got spaghetti. Close call, maple super. Anything maybe we were storing here? We're selling? Yeah, because some of these do sell for a pretty likable amount. Anything with jelly on it, for instance. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the 2 jelly things just so we can stock up on money, because who knows when we run across a store with a badge we want. So I learned that I think it's the shroom broth and the couple's cake both. They do this gradually replenishes HP thing, which is apparently just as good as the slow shroom, which is a bit disappointing. I've never used a couple's cake once. So actually, no, as a matter of fact, couple's cake is worse because you can only use it on the other character. You can't use it on yourself. So it's just a slow shroom with less options. You'd think all these eclectic cookable meals that are like not normally easily obtainable in gameplay, you normally need to go out of your way to make them, would have a bit more use, but I guess not. I don't suppose we need much more than that. Oh, sorry, what's the... I guess most of this is pretty expensive, so it'd be hard to rack up points quickly, but any of these point prizes and things we want? I don't think so. Let's be off. Is the inn also in this room? So it is, let's do that. We've got... Yoshi's a bit low on health, and this is a cheap inn. Nighty-night! I love this little brick bridge. Oh no, it's like wood. Oh, I never noticed that. I always thought it was like supposed to be bricks, but it's like little fence posts almost. Goodbye, Petalburg! Where are we headed to next? Oh, the moon! This building is so totally suspicious it hurts. Watch your step, Mario. Yes, ma'am. Who knew there'd be such a weird building on the moon? It's kind of crazy, actually. I mean, it's got a big glass dome to keep all of the air from leaking out. What's that? Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I guess we were okay out there with no air to breathe. Yeah, I'd rather not think about that too much, I guess. Let's just change the subject. I love this game. Back on the train. I sure could go for a boot upgrade one of these times. I think I generally do prefer boots because if you, of course, increase your attack power by 1, it's really increasing it by 2, generally speaking. Back in Petalburg.
Hey Mario, you're Luigi's older brother, right? That's so cool! I mean, you're cool too and all, but I just think Luigi's the greatest.
I'ma get it, he's pretty cool. The coolest brother I have. Woohoo! Oh, interesting, we're here in, Zesteeple, but isn't there, like, a boss you can fight in this place? That could be good experience for us if you, like, do you have to blow away a bunch of the booze or something? I think maybe it's something like that. I probably shouldn't, but, oh man, I really, really wanna. Oh, go on. Do you have to blow them away with Flurry, or is it you hide with Vivian, maybe? Maybe this isn't working. Hang on. Let's hide with Vivian and see what that does for us. Oh, my! Ah, hey, get off! Oh, wait, do I have to... Is it... Do I blow them away with Flurry, or do you like, do a spin with the hammer? Oh, wait, hang on! Yeah! Oh, yeah, you spin them away with the hammer. Yeah, that's it! And then they all get super angry, and they're like, I want gifts!
You said you'd be nice! Let's get him, guys!
Okay, I could totally be about to die here. I don't remember how hard this fight is, but I'd be okay with that, getting a fresh start on this too. We weren't too far in this one. I just want to fight it, you know?
Yeah!
Come at me, you. Ah, you got a triple dip. That's not gonna help you. Clint, oh, you can't run away from this? Oh, that's also neat. I'm gonna get Goombella in here because I'd rather know this thing's stats and stuff. Even though it's probably a waste of a turn when I could just look it up on, you know, the internet. But it's fine. That would violate Dwarven Vow number 6. Atomic Boo, Giant Boo, number to smaller boost. Attack is only 4. Oh, it's fine. Okay, we'll handle that. It can also split up and send hundreds of boos at us. So that sounds like a multi-hit attack, which is unpleasant. And when we attack, we might get so scared that we get confused or can't move. Oh, I'm not in love with the idea of that. Oh boy. Wait, how do I block this? Oh, ow. Oh, okay, that's just a normal attack. Did that immobilize Scoombella? It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Immobilized. Oh, wow, that sucks. If that happens to you. And we've got her to do that, so it's got no defense, so I guess Yoshi makes some sense here. So does Bobber Smash, though. I'll bring Yoshi out and have him start doing some stuff, and I can... Oh, I've got Clock Out, that's right. Okay, I wonder if that works on this thing, but anyway. It's not the hardest boss. If it immobilizes me, I guess it sucks because it gets extra attacks on me, but... Come on, let's take this thing on, and I imagine we'll get some decent experience from it, which is really what I can't be passing up at this point. 4 hits on you. Got both my stylishes. What are you doing now? Okay. At least I know the timing for this one a little bit more now. It's actually, this one actually does hit you when their tongues come out, and not like the normal Boo attack where the tongue comes out, and then a second after it happens. I guess it's about time to find out if Clock Out works on this. With my defense plus, though, I'm a little hardier in this fight, which is neat. Right. This giant ghost just freaking out because there's a bomb on it. Hey, Shy Guy, whoa, calm down. What do you think you're doing? Don't mess this up for me, not now. When I'm in the middle of an intense boss fight. This is a permadeath run, or didn't you know? Okay, sweet, we actually mobilized it for 3 turns, did we? Oh, sweet, so we just get to wail on this thing for some time. It's cool with me. I don't know if I guess it's high enough off the ground that I don't get to do anything to it, but we're still doing 6 a turn, if I'm able to... Oh, hey, thank you. If I get to do 2 and 2... Sorry, 1 and 1, and Yoshi does 4. Yeah, I don't get to do anything, unfortunately. Oh, I guess if it's off the ground, Bobber wouldn't be able to do it either. But I can still, it doesn't have any defense, so I can still do a bit of damage this way, and hopefully if we just get enough stylishes, I'll be able to just Clock Out again by the time it's the effect wears off on this thing. I didn't remember this thing being too hard, and so I'm glad it would appear that my memory isn't too bad that I would have messed that one up. We're getting all these stylishes, so we're definitely going to have Clock Out ready in just a moment. But that's because we already had 1 extra one stored up because of the way this works. I think. But it'll be enough to, again, do some pretty solid damage before it gets a chance to hit us again. That said, I don't actually know if it's a 100% chance to work on this thing. I sure hope so. Alright, you keep that. You take that. You take that bomb and you keep it. It's a present. It's a present. There's no gift receipt. You can't return it. I refuse to let you return it. It was a gift meant for you. Oh, bugger. It doesn't always work. Oh, that's alright. We're still got it down at half health already. And Yoshi's doing a fabulous job at bringing this down. Shame we don't have Power Lift anymore. I do like that one. I'm not sure about the second stylish timing on that one. Oh, I don't know what this means. What the hell was that about? Hey, Yoshi, how about you go first? It's unfortunate that its attack hits us both. Does it just do that occasionally and that doesn't actually mean anything for us? Got hit by the stage missing. I guess it's fine to jump on this ghost. Oh, it's probably charging up a big attack or something, so I probably should have healed, but, or blocked. Oh, I see. That's what they meant about sending out a lot of boos. I was weirded out because that first attack it did seemed to not, seemed to just do 4 damage like they said it would. And so I was a bit confused. Okay, so if I do this, I mean, that didn't seem like it was going to kill Mario again, if that happens again. So if I do this and then Mario does 2, that's 6. We just need to do 3 more. Oh, a badge, thank you. I just noticed the audience is all boos. I'm very sorry. I don't mean this as an attack on your people. I just wanted a fun boss. Yeah, we probably want Yoshi for the damage now. He might get knocked out, but it's not like he has experience. It's not that kind of RPG where I need to worry about him not getting experience if he dies. Our worry is Mario dying at the moment. We only got immobilized like 1 time. I might even just to be safe here, I'll just have Mario heal himself. Oh, well no, the bomb takes them out. Well, we don't need that now. I'll have one of my Mango Delights now. Sorry, Yoshi, I know you could use it, but just to be sure that Mario doesn't die here. I won't go for a parry here, so Yoshi's probably gonna go down, and I'll just have to take down the rest of its health with Mario, and maybe I'll bring a Vivian or something. Oh no, they're doing this thing again. Oh, well, perfect. We win then, I guess. Because this is this big charge-up thing, so... This was an ill time to do that when you only had 5 health, my friend. 4, and then Mario will get the last hit with a jump. Nice. Right, out of here, you silly thing. Bye-bye. We don't have too much damage on us right about now, but 24 experience was definitely worth that, since we only spent 1 item on it, I think. Nice. Oh, it was an FP drain, but now that I guess we really are desperate for it. Sorry about that, Yosh. If we find another item, or it becomes clear that we definitely gonna need you, we can do that, but let's just keep everything... Yeah, how about you just take a rest for now? By the way, Miss Mouse, do you see anything else item-wise in this place? No. Very good. So we're off. I think that was worth doing, that fight. I couldn't remember how you activated it first. Alright, this is this room, which has nothing in it, I'm pretty sure, according to Miss Mouse. And there's no enemies either. So we may as well just dip. His room again, except this time we've got the card key, but no other items, so off we go. We're about halfway to a level here. Oh, this is a room that has some enemies in it. Oh no, I guess the sequence is such that this is after we've stopped the invasion, so to speak, so it's all fine. Or this is a different room than what I was thinking of, maybe. There are items, so I guess we have not been here before in this run. And it's probably going to be in one of these bushes here. But this is after we've saved the day, so there are no enemies around, which is a shame. Ah, an Ultra Shroom. Nice. That was all. That is all. Right, a spike pouch up there if we had the resources to get it, but I think that's all we have here, and we don't have the elevator key in this one. Not that it matters. Oh, sure we do. It's already open. Let's go down for sure. I don't actually know if this... I guess this isn't a loading screen, so this is probably worth doing. In case there are any enemies down here or whatever. You ever been in an old rickety lift like that? It's scary. Kind of interesting at the same time. This is where this all happens, and there's nothing else here. I see. Never mind. I've always liked Riverside Station, though, because, like I said before, it just feels like such a real human place. And it's just fun to see Mario walking around with eating his cake and pasta in such a normal-looking place. Next, Peach's bathroom. Next. Oh, there was actually an enemy in there. Sorry. I thought that it was like the last time where there wasn't anything. Oh, we're down back under here again, but there's all kinds of items. Inky Sauce is 30 FP. Neat. I think this is ever a point where this place doesn't have enemies, so we're likely to find enemies here. Oh yeah, there's a wizard up there. Golly, I'm not looking forward to that fight. And it's also a chest somewhere? Oh, and she says there's also, okay, so for this we'd want Koops to get back over there. But no, I think it's probably, we were just down there, so probably if there's any treasure, it'll be up. Oh, this is the only way to go. Never mind. I guess the only way you get up to that upper tier is by starting from there. So if I have Koops hit that, we can jump across here. Unless there was another way to go here that I missed. Been a while since I did this last dungeon, so there's a lot I've forgotten. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we'll be able to do much else in this room. That's too bad. This fortress here, but after it's already been done, so nothing going on. Carry on. Ropeport Sewers, there gotta be some enemies down here. Let's have Goombella out here, even though she's a bit low on health. I'll do my hammer here. They've got 1 defense, but I can still be doing 3 damage here. They do a lot of damage to you, but well, anyway. The experience is good. Ah, I knew it was coming. Take that. I noticed the pause. Don't think I didn't. So I'll use Mario to get rid of the Goomba here, and then I'll have Goombella scan this one, just so we can have that and log. What, they have 5 or 6 health, something like that? So the 1 more hammer or so should take them. 7. Cool. And we're gonna be careful about such hammers. Oh, they do a lot of damage, though. So I'll whack this, and it'll do a solid amount. And then I'll have Goombella swap herself out, just so that she's not gonna go down. Not that it matters, I suppose, especially much once we're out of battle. But Koops, get out of here. And I'll just have him try and block a whole bunch, just because I'd rather not go for the parry timing. Sorry about it, Koops. Right. Bonk. Ooh, actually, I should have stolen that, probably. All or nothings are pretty good, because they're basically like a power plus, but made cheaper, and so long as you get the timing right. I was thinking about that and how much, because in the base game, they're pretty hard to come by, but not so here. So all or nothings are incredibly useful in this randomizer, and I absolutely should be getting them for anyone. Dang it, I should have thought about that one more carefully. Sorry about that. Right, you! And this might be a time to do what I was saying before, and steal things from terrestrial enemies, especially someone like you, who's got a damage dodge, which I want. Or you can get killed by the set dressing, that's cool too. So you Kiss Thief this, unfortunately it doesn't get us a lot of experience to just keep running away, but now that I've got that, let's dip. I'm losing a lot of my 221 coins here, but let's just keep running into this enemy and seeing what kind of items they can give us. I'll just kind of stand on them here so that we keep running into them, like so. Right, I'm gonna shut up and just steal a bunch of useful stuff from this person. Exploit, perhaps, but it's still, I mean, I have limited FP, so I could very much be wasting my resources here for a badge I'll never get to use, you know? And let's book it. Really, the big loser in this strategy is your money. you lose a lot of money this way, although there's only so much room the money can fall on, so eventually it's just gonna fall back on you, I guess. Oh, I guess I can technically get infinite mana if I have for steal something that heals mana, eventually. Am I right that your respawn timer, the time you blink at for, goes down even while you're paused. So if I pause for a bit here and then unpause, the fight starts again instantly without it like waiting around. That's cool. Thunder Rage is actually quite useful. It's 5 to everyone. So let's have that, please. Thank you. That's kind of smart. Ooh, Shooting Star is pretty nice. It's 6 to everyone. Let's grab that. Watch me spend all this time. Oh, another one! Sweet! I'm gonna spend all this time yoinking all these items, then just immediately go into the next room. Shadow Queen, dead. Run over. D up, P down, or whatever that is. Let's grab it. P down, D up, I guess. That's how they call it. The second you get Sweet Treat or Sweet Feast, though, this gets way easier. This whole everything in this randomizer. I'll use another Mango Delight on who's dying the most? Coops. We all had just a very nice mango dessert tray. Luigi, hi! I'll pass myself a Mango Delight in favor of that Jelly Ultra. It's just a good item. Sure, P down, D up, P sounds good to me. So you get out of here. You get grounded. And mugged. And we run. Oh, really the smart thing to do at this point would be to take all my Defend Plus and grab an FP Plus. Matter of fact, grab an FP Plus and a Pity Flower, just for the time being, so that we don't have to worry about running out of mana quite as much. Quick change. Want. Can't have. Not enough mana. Hang on. Let's just appeal to the crowd and then get hit a bit until we have enough mana for it. Ooh, Gradual Syrup. Afraid I can't have that either. Oh, sure I can. What am I talking about? Is that the same thing as this lotion but for mana? I think. Oh, right. It doesn't... I should still block with her, because it's only when Mario gets hurt that I have a chance to regain it, I think. Because it was just a Pity Flower, not a Pity Flower P, so I may as well have her defend.
Come on, I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Hit me!
No, not her! What do you guys have against mice? Hello, I'm here! Hit me! There we go. Jeepers, that took some time. Now watch me mess it up. I'll kiss you in your nape! And then... That's not what it is. Navel is what I meant. And then let's dip. I could use a Maple Super, so I'll nosh that. We'll have 10 mana, 5 more uses of this thing. Great, let's carry on. Gotta say, this poor Magiku was getting some really mixed messages. We run up, we kiss them, we punch them in the face, we steal stuff from them, and then we run up again and kiss them. They're having a very weird day. Defend Plus, there we go, that's what we're after. Gimme, 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 gimme! Yoink! Since they only cost 5, if I got my my badge power upgraded. Well, basically every 5 upgrades is 3 more Defend Pluses, which is pretty sweet. There, it has done a number on my money, though. I could run around and pick it up, but then I risk getting hit by the magic, and then we're gonna have to heal me anyway. Lose a bunch of items that way. Return postage. Sure, let's grab it. Ooh, Life Shroom. We probably want. Yeah, I think we have room for it, so let's get rid of this one up front here. Oh, they're using it, you cheeky... Be that way, I guess. I could have stopped that if I'd clocked them out and up front. Right, cool. Next time the Goomba has something we want that they might eat, clock out. Ooh, Mega Rush. They won't eat that, but I do want it. Actually, I'll just clock it out anyway. I'll just make it easier to do the rest of this. I actually don't know how you could fail to steal from someone who is had frozen in time. So really, because these should just automatically work when they're time frozen like this, but... Because it has occurred to me that if you had enough Mega Rushes, like, because they're very cheap. They cost like 1. So they're really good. Because if you had a bunch of Mega Rushes and then just put on a Trial Stew or whatever, brought yourself down to 1 health, you could just do like 99 damage really easily. Oh, they're gonna throw things at us. Please. It was an item that they tried to give us the dried bouquet. Must have done, because that was the only thing we couldn't have room for. 2 Jelly Ultras now, which is quite neat. I'll pass her 1 more of these Mango Delights. It'll give her 3, so 1 more Kiss Thief. I probably won't carry on with this too much longer. Long enough for a damage dodge, that's for sure. Hammer Throw, we want. Let's get Mario hurt. I believe it's a 30% chance of getting FP back every time you get hit when you have Pity Flower equipped. Which seems pretty sad, considering it costs 3 BP. And it's not, like, proportional to the amount of damage you take, either. It's just, no matter... If you take any damage, you have a chance of getting 1 FP. Well, I guess Hammer Throw is only really absolutely necessary if, for enemies that are on the ceiling, and also for if you have Hammerman on, but... If we suddenly get, like, 5 Hammermans and decide we want to go Hammer build again, I guess we're gonna want that, so... There we go, jeepers. My hammer. Whoa, hey, calm down. What are you doing? Don't do anything that would disadvantage Mario. Oh, okay. I'll pass her that Mango Delight, and I think I'll also have 1 for Mario, just because it would be a dumb way to die to get suddenly hit by something that did more than I was expecting. I mean, it's considering we got 1 defense up already out of this, I'm quite pleased with this. Oh, and a Power Plus P. Okay, here we go. These are the things we want. It's these really blunt physical things. That's what I was kind of saying I wanted my build to be like this time, which is part of why All or Nothing would be really, really good for this kind of run. Right, I'll just steal 1 more thing that I think looks nice, and then will shove off because I am starting to run low on items and stuff. And I don't want to be left with absolutely no money. Really, ideally, I want Mario to be as defensive as possible this run. So I probably should upgrade his health a bit as well, but defense goes quite a long way. Like even some fearsome bosses like Cortez, for example, most of his attacks were doing 4 damage or less. So you get a defense of 3 or 4, you can just be invincible to certain bosses. Not the really scary ones like Shadow Queen and stuff, and especially some of the really scary ones do piercing damage, so it doesn't matter anyway, but I like the idea of being impervious to many forms of damage. I'm calling it all or nothing, or a defense plus. All or nothing defense plus or power plus of some kind. Those are my conditions. It's gotta be one of them. And maybe an unsimplifier I'll also take. Oh, sorry, a simplifier. Just get that parry window a little nicer. I believe in the Japanese version, none of Shadow Queen's moves can be super guarded, but in the worldwide release, at least a lot of them can. I don't know all of them. So if I could have a few simplifiers on for that, I've heard that the most a simplifier is useful to is 4 simplifiers, meaning bring my parry up from 3 frames to 5, which is a marked improvement. As far as I'm concerned, almost doubles the window you have. Very worth it, according to me. So simplifier, all or nothing, power plus, or defend plus for either of us. The all or nothing can also be for either of us. But also, let's have that shooting star. One of the audience ran away. They were like, oh, stealing? That's not okay. I thought Mario was a good guy. Life Shroom, let's also grab that. Mario agrees. But still, I won't stop till I've gotten one of those badges I was talking about earlier. Hulk out for 3 turns fortunately gives you seemingly just enough to put this one on the ground and take out the Magic Koopa. Did their soup just blink for some reason? I'm not sure what was up with that, but anyway, time to steal a mushroom. Sweet! Oh, sorry, I see you've just snapped back to understanding what's going on. I'm afraid we don't have time to talk about it. So between the Thunder Rage, the Shooting Star, and the bombs, we have some pretty serious offensive stuff about now, which is nice. Oh, and they're throwing us one of these as well. Sweet, thank you. What are you doing? Be careful. Think about what you're doing before you do it. Ow. Oh, what does that do? Oh, this is just turning you into everything. Well, a waste of your time because I'm at full mana now and I'll be going. Goodbye. God, that was dumb. I didn't need to go all the way to full mana if I'm going to take off the FP plus when I leave here anyway. Oh, I thought that was the Crystal Star for a sec, but it's just the one that gives you the hitboxes for it. I will yoink that, but it's not one of my conditions for stopping here. But now we've got 3 of those, so we could easily get our partner up to 3 defense, which is pretty sweet. I think if I were to pick one person to be offense and one person to be defense, I'd pick Mario as defense and then our partner as offense, though, because Mario's the one who we lose if he dies. Come on, I don't know, one of these badges will come around soon. I know I said that a lot about the Crystal Stars in part 3, but trust me. The Crystal Star and some hot sauce. Those two are playing one crazy night. I don't want to be a part. Once again, a Mega Rush P. Absolutely take, but it is not one of my stopping points. In fact, Mega Rush P is probably better than Mega Rush for us, because if we're going to risk anyone by putting them at 1 health, I'd rather it be the partner. Especially as we get multiple tries at that after they go down. Ah, an all or nothing. Finally. Okay, here we go. A stopping point has been reached. I'll be taking that, thanks. Now watch me completely flub the clock out. I'll be taking that, Chuck. And next I take your life. Goodbye. That puts us up at 79 and 33 coins, tragically, so we're quite near to our level up, but it sure cost us some money, but let's see what's also in here, because these could be lovely things as well. Turley Leaf we won't need so much, and let me also fix my badges before I go going, oh yeah, I've got 3 mana, that's my minimum. When it, or, 10, whatever I mean. You know the thing that I mean, when in reality I'm wrong. So all or nothing costs 4, so it is 2 cheaper than a power plus. I thought it cost a little less than that, but ultimately, all or nothings are better, I would say, because generally it's not too hard to miss the basic attack commands, so it's just cheaper attack power. But of course, for the moment, that leaves us with just the 1 FP, and I think, or BP, and I think I was right to put that on ice power for if we are in an encounter with fire anytime soon. And that puts us down at 5 FP of 5, and I presume if I put this on again, I don't go up at 6. It doesn't remember that I had 6, right? It just goes back down at 5. Yeah, of course it does. Just making sure. So we ended up with a life shroom, a whole bunch of really high healing stuff, a whole bunch of high damage attacking items. I would say we definitely ended up better off there. I don't suppose there's any use for this Turley Leaf as it stands. We're not low on FP, but in here is a point swap, which I also don't care too much about. Good. And we're off! Shadow Queen, instantly dead. All that work gone. I probably shouldn't keep Mario's health too low, though. This room, once again, this is like the 6th time in this playthrough we ended up here. No thanks. End up somewhere in the Puny's place. Hopefully somewhere where there's a fight. Any items? There is something. Oh, there's a hole in the ground here. I don't remember about this. Oh yeah, there's like an elevator here or something, right? So I guess whatever we're looking for is down here. Oh, there's a save block and a healing tile. Oh yes, thankfully we still have enough money for this. So I guess that item was... Oh yeah, let's also save and save state that. My goodness, that was like not something we want to lose. That was a lot of hard work. Pressing those buttons over again and such. So triple dip, is that all you were looking at here, Miss Mouse? Indeed it was. Off we go. Thankfully I don't actually have to have the thing you're supposed to put here. It looks like something fits here. I can just walk on over here and end up... Ooh, over here and behind these cannons. Like I said, we can't be... chickening out of any fight at this point, I say, and we mercifully just had that hard thing, so everyone's in good spirits. Let's dance! Probably should have swapped that off for an attack off thing, actually, for this particular fight. But I didn't want to risk that I'd forget to swap it back. So how much defense do you have? Is it 3? 2. So actually, I'm able to still deal damage to you now, which is nice. Book and Bell out in front, just to tattle these, and I'll also try and have her tattle the bullet bills as they come out.
Ah! How many of those things will it shoot at us? You're so annoying!
Big mood. So go for that. They're going to shoot bullet bills. I don't think the bullet bills get to attack the same turn they come out. Oh, we could really use that. Oh, you're using your dried shroom to heal your mate. I don't know how that works, but you know what? Go you. I don't know how it works on a bomb exactly either. I don't know the anatomy of either such creatures. So bullet bill, you do some serious damage. It's like 3 or 4 or 5, right? So we want to be careful about you. It's 4, yeah. So we want to be careful. You'll totally wail into you mosh pit style. Oh, I can actually hammer you. Neat. Okay, so I'll do that, and I'll swap Goombella out so for someone who can fight alongside me on her turn. Now that we've got both of you scanned. Shooting one to the sky. Interesting. I say Bobbery makes the most sense. 4 damage. He's doing similar amounts to us. I'll hammer away this bullet bill. That one up in the sky there is going to go attack us this turn for some quantity of damage depending on who it hits. 2 on me. And if we cooperate, we'll be able to eventually bring down one of his cannons, and it'll be all too easy. So you start with this one. Waddle up very slowly and casually. Oh, are you doing more damage to them than I? Or no? No, I guess we were both doing 3 to the bullet bills. They have less defense than the cannons. 1 cannon down. Now it'll all just be way easier. Let me go for the parry on you. Bugger. Now, basically, they can't do any damage to us because they can only shoot 1 cannon per turn, and... Oh, slash, that's not true. If they go into the sky, then there's nothing we can do about it. But it doesn't matter anyway, because Bobbery will be able to do 3 damage to this one. No, sorry, 2 damage also to this one next turn, and we'll be able to cooperate. So even if it does shoot it into the sky, next turn it'll be over. And this one gave us 9 experience, so 18 altogether. That's not quite a level, but it's very, very close. Almost our first level of this episode, which I know it's been a while, but it's because I was spending so much time on another thing first. Let me go for the parry on you after I flub this bingo. Dang it. Time for that's... not too tricky, but it's just very, very fast. 3 more experience than our first level of 3 that we're trying to get this run. Let me throw something I'm prepared to lose in case it goes in the water while I'm using this dried shroom to heal myself. Very definitely old and rotten, but you know what? It's food. And I'll have that back. I lost 1 coin, but carrying on here. Are there any other enemies in this room? Or was it just those cannons that we were to worry about? Seems so. I should have used Miss Mouse to check if there's anything lootable, but not so. Back on the train. Oh, there's a store in this room, so let's just have a look in case there's anything really worthwhile. Ooh, ultra. This is like the really big shroom roast. Shroom steak. Nummy. I always used to think it was like 2 different chunks of mushroom, like sliced and laid on top of each other, but it's just 1 big mushroom that's kind of blackened on the top. Anything worth selling or storing at the moment? I kind of like the setup we have here. Got a fair bit of offense, a fair bit of healing. I think I'll keep it this way. I don't want to store anything and then not have it, because we've had that happen before and it sucks. Ooh, well, I guess there's nothing really cheap to buy here, but just so I know, is there anything really worthwhile in the points rewards? Shroom fry, head rattle, stopwatch, lucky day. Forget it. Forget about it. It's kind of like creepy how this music, it starts out so pleasant, but then by the time there's a murder mystery going on, murder mystery, it's like a murder mystery-esque mystery. This music becomes kind of like a really unsettling thing to have playing in your ears while you're going here. I don't suppose, right, when at the far side of that room is just another exit, so there's no use in going all that way. Back out here, oh! Sweet feast! Sweet! Oh, so is that what she was scanning this whole time? I thought there was a star piece in the ground here, but it was just sitting behind this rock, whatever we kept scanning. Oh, I feel dumb now. Well, that's alright. 12 coins to heal to max is absolutely okay with me, but Dude, Sweet Feast? That's freaking awesome! Not only does it increase our max by a whole bunch, but Sweet Feast is just a really, really good thing to have. Having any healing thing that you can do for SP is just freaking good. Oh, and the wedding ring's here now at this point. Neat! That's probably what she was smelling. Well, good, we're good to carry on. But we've got a wedding ring now. Come, Bella! I know we've only known each other a short while. Right, what is in this formerly horsetail dropping bumpy thing? It's a big old dinner that we definitely want, 40 and 40. Could certainly go for that over, say, one of our Mango Delights. Slash really, no, 10 and 3 or just 10 FP or 15 FP or whatever this is. But you know what? I'll go drop one of the Mango Delights. You're a friend. Let's just not run into you, hammer you. Let's run into you in case there is something more we want to steal from you. Pasta and another life stream. Oh yeah, okay, sweet. Have we got room? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We don't, so we'll have to eat something, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. I don't suppose they'll use it on themselves. Can't use it on their friend, can they? I don't think so. So I might be an idiot if I use this and then it turns out that they're just going to use it on themselves anyway. But Mario, eat some mango stuff. There you go. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Now as for you, I'll just do a block and not go for a parry when you hit me, in case like the tree falls on you before I get a chance to steal that, because I want it. 2 life streams is very good to have. Mine. Thank you kindly. And now we actually have a way to renewably get FP by using Sweet Feast, and that, for experience, is a level up our first one of the thing. Let's grab ourselves some more badge power and work our way up to a second defense plus. Or should I go health or FP at this point? We'll start with badge power until I've got 2 defend pluses, and then I'll round out my health and mana a bit, and then I'll carry on with badges, probably indefinitely past like 30 health or something. Spaghetti! We just leveled up, so we're at full everything. Don't need to worry about that. I don't think that's better than any of the healing items we have there, because it's not as good as the Mango Delight. And up top, what have we got? Inky Sauce, once again, is 30 FP, but I think I'll leave it there just in case we're ever back here or whatever. As for you, encounter me! Yeah, not much worth putting special effort to steal here. So let's get rid of you. Do we get any experience from you still? We still get 1, so we're getting 2 from this. Worthwhile. Now you can't do any damage to either of us, so I may as well go for the parry. Give me that 2 XP. And the honey super is better than some items we have here. Sorry, the honey ultra. So we could probably take that over, well, just an ultra shroom for sure, but it's also just better than the shroom roasts, and perhaps is more desirable than the icicle pop, considering we haven't even leveled up our mana at all. Yeah, let's go for that. Just throwing food away left and right now. We are. We definitely want things that heal a lot of health so we can just get back to max health if it's like another fight like the Magnus. That's like bringing us down to our limits every turn. Damage dodge P is cool with me. As for you, I could do without all this, so let's get whacking. It's weird that there was no sound effect for that, but it's probably fine. It doesn't mean it's about to crash. So I'm going to time it for you hitting the ground this time. Okay, yeah. I've got the timing now. Once again, there are a lot of things in this game that are much, much easier if you get a chance to look at them frame by frame in a video editor to understand when you're actually meant to press the buttons. T, 7 mana. I'll be alright without for the moment. We've got some really good items out of that earlier room. I don't think there's anything else to loot here aside for the thing that is up on top of that pipe, which is going to keep directing us to, if I look. Homo 00? Oh, Riverside Station. Neat. This is just the outside, though, so I don't suppose there's much in this room. No items, so let's just get to a screen change, shall we? Ooh, but there is a Healy block, which we do not need, mercifully. Mercifully. But I'll save here. Really, if there's a chance it'll crash, I should, in many cases, I should just be saving every time we go through a screen. Okay, so there's obviously something nice, potentially nice in here. It's a Maple Shroom, 5 health and 10 mana is probably don't really need over anything we've got. We might need it after this fight, which I'm going to want a skin for. But let's start by walking here. Your defense is 4, though, so I guess I'm not going to do anything with this. Ooh, Power Plus P, we want that. But getting you on the ground is going to be a little tough, because I haven't got the spike guard. I guess I could just run away and put it on. Let's do that. Yes? Oh, a Flowers Ever P! Thank you! So, Spiky Bear Buzzy. I'm gonna dip out. Oh, wait, actually, that means that it won't have the Power Plus anymore, I suppose. So I probably should have just used an item to ensure we take it down, but we can't be passing up the experience anyway, so for that reason, I'll grab the. Oh, I didn't even equip anything after I leveled up my badge power anyway, so perfect time to do so with the Spike Shield. Hiya! Have that, you! Let's hope you have something even half as good. Oh, a Defense Plus! Hey, you know what? This is a likable outcome. Let's get his mouse to have that. It's like upside down and flipped over. It's like, ah! Stop kissing me! That's so messed up. I've been alright with this parry time in the past, so I will keep going for it here. I'll swap Cabela back in to be grabbing the scan on the lower one here, but then I probably should have... I don't know who. Maybe Bobbery or someone, so we're gonna do extra damage once I flipped him over. Oh, I'm bad at the one that's on the ground, but this aerial one I'm better at. I'm not quite good at either, it would seem. I guess it doesn't matter much if they're on the ground or on the air, because the only one who can flip them over is Mario with them. I almost called him Mike because I was reading Spike and said Mario. You know, Mike, main character of the popular Mario series. Since Mike is the only one who can flip them over anyway, it doesn't really matter if they're in the air or not, because he's doing that with his jump. Right, let's get, not Miss Mouse, I meant... Oh, actually, Miss Mouse makes some sense as well, I guess, because she can help out even if they're not flipped. So Mario can, like, work on the ones in the back, and she can just punch the ones in the front. There's some sense to that. Maybe not as much sense as just having Bobbery wreck them. But, too late. Smack, smack. Wonk. Bugger, I'm really totally flipping these timings, but... We've got plenty of healing items now anyway. Wah! Hoo! Yeah! Woohoo! Oops. Got you gone. I guess the smart thing to do probably would be to, steal that shroom steak and eat something here and then steal the shroom steak at this point. Since we've lost so much health on this already. Oh my god, that was really bad. I almost didn't make it. That is if they don't use it on themselves here. And they're not gonna. Ow. So let's have Mario use, like a shroom roast or something on himself. And then yoink that steak. That's what I want to do. Okie dokie. Nom nom nom. Oh, it looks like they look like they've been like salted and like dried out. They look so good. Like popcorn mushroom is what those look like. When the little bag they come in. Oh, it just looks so good. All the food in this game looks amazing. I want this shroom steak. My food. And now let us do our best to just bring you on down. Hey, bingo health anyway. So Miss Mouse is also back at max. Yes, that seems to go much better when I don't try and time it. I've gotten it 0 of the times I've tried to time it, and 2 of the times where I've not. So. You get out of here, and actually she can finish you off. That'll be nice and easy. It paused there for a minute, that I thought, so I thought, for a moment, just a moment, I thought that, something was gonna fall on our heads, but not so. Yay! Alright, tidy. Now, Spike Shield would obviously be, 30 experience is a lot for that, sweet. We got the Mega Quake again, I think we already had one of those. We could now take one of these, right? No, well, we may as well just eat it, because we're missing 1 mana. Cabela. You can have this. Oh, you were actually low on health as well. I'll have that steak back, and I'll try and get some of my money back as well. Got almost all of it. Ooh. Does anyone else hear sparkly like I do? We're gonna find another crystal star? Oh, sweet. Please say it's power lift. Or supernova, actually, I could take. And let's get that Wario emblem on. I don't remember when we got it. So, we've got the ice power and the spike shield on for 4, and then defend plus for 5. I'm going to take both of these off. I know it seems dumb. Oh, I was actually about to say in favor of an all or nothing, but actually I'm going to put on 2 damage dodges, so my block does way more. If we're ever in a situation where we need to really be banking on not dying. 4 defend pluses is quite nice. Crystal star. Oh, it might be above us. That would be kind of sad. Right, I'm going to go for the power hammer on you, or whatever it's called, super hammer. And Cabela will be able to scan you first and foremost, and then we can get whacking. Get whacking these fools down. I think we probably don't have them scanned in this this file. Ooh, that's brutal the way they just lose parts of their body. Right, so you go for the scan first. I think they have 10 or so health, so I won't be able to take them down with even this second hammer attack, but no, they have 8, so actually I can. Ooh, interesting. That one losing part of their body did 3 damage, where normally Super Hammer would just do 1 to all other enemies. Anyway, 1 down, 1 to go. Won't be so bad. And if I get a parry on you, then... Bugger. If I had gotten that, then it would have been a lot easier to finish you with Mario, but not so. So let's just do this. That Koop's going to be blocking whatever's in front. And if they throw one of their segments at me and I parry it, I'll feel like a cool person. Now they're going for this. There we go. Take that. Again, 18 experience there. Rocking up towards our second level of the episode, 54 experience. Doing fine now that we're actually trying to fight. Oh my god, okay. So it's, Super Hammer seems to be good for you. Okay, it's a good thing that there are so many of you down here. No, I want that badge! Oh, okay. Okay, fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just manage it with a hammer and stuff. Really, I should have, Bobbery out to help with extra damage here. I don't have Spike Guard anymore, so we'll have to take down the flying one just with parries only, which is a bit awkward, but, I think we'll manage it. I could run away and put on Spike Guard, but I'm not into all that. fussing around. In fact, Koops, if I'm about to get with the hammer next turn, you just defend in case the spiky one goes after you or whatever. I know they're both spiky, but I meant the bear buzzy. Ooh! Oh, I'm not loving that. Okay, well, I should have had Koops attack already. Too bad. I'm still doing 2 damage here. So 1 parry will bring you down. Actually, Koops can probably... His attack power is now... Oh, it's now 0, I guess. You just block as well, my friend. Yeah, take that! Ah, that's so satisfying. I love that so much! Haha! Now we just gotta parry you. Okay, 5 times. Can we manage that? Because none of my supers actually do it, and I don't want to use one of my items on you. That's just silly. And we're gonna be getting some serious experience from this whole affair, so I'm happy about this room. Oh, that was on Koops. Let me just get you out of there, buddy. I can't remember. We said Vivian doesn't deal damage if she doesn't... Like, she doesn't set you on fire, she doesn't deal damage, I think. So, probably this isn't going to do a whole lot. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But with 4 defense, there's not many of us who can do a whole lot. So, if I swap Koops back out, is he back up yet? He is not. Well, I shouldn't have done that, because I don't think he can parry while he's on his back. Hopefully he gets up soon. Oh, thank you. Think I'm still allowed to parry while I'm invisible? I'm not sure. Lucky Miss Mouse has got 15 health. That's cool. I don't seem to be able to parry, or maybe I just messed it up. Anyway, let's just keep blocking and bring this one down. Alright, I'm getting the hang of it. Yeah, okay, got it. That's another, what, 18 or so experience for us? More like 8. No, yeah, it's 18. Sweet! Our level is soon in our midst. The salad does 15 mana. We'll just tuck it away for the time being. We may be grabbing that after this. If I could just... Oh, I guess maybe the best thing to do rather than the super hammer, because I'm never going to hit that, is have you bomb it like that. We can start with 4 damage and bring down the first one. Oh boy, there are a whole bunch of you. That's going to be a good experience for us. This actually probably will be a level if we bring this down. You and me, Bobbery. Let's just bring this down one at a time. 1 a turn. We can handle that. And if they're going to do some damage to us, it's alright, because we're going to probably level up by the end of this. Oh yeah, they're doing 11 per, so 44 experience from this. Easy level up. Well primed for the next one as well. And we'll all be at full health. So even if they deal some serious damage to us, it won't be so bad as long as none of us die. And I don't think we're gonna. Ah, I thought I was going for Mario. Ah! I'm an idiot. How did I mess that up? Yeah, take that. It's 4 damage as well, which is quite useful. Great, this turn we'll be able to, as long as I don't mess up the timing again, Bobbery and I will be able to cooperate and bring down these front 2. I somehow keep thinking that you don't need to hold that one quite as long as you actually do. Ow! Oh no, I'm poisoned and taking damage and such. But it won't matter when we bring you down and we get a level up that heals us to max. Mwah ha ha. And as a matter of fact, this level up will bring me to 12 BP so I can have 2 defend pluses on. A base defense of 2 for Mario is something I like to hear. Damn! Oh, listen to those star pieces sing! Star points, rather. Woohoo! Give me the 12 BP, and then I can equip a second defend plus. It's just the little hammer effect going out for me. Nice, so I get rid of my 2 dodge damages, is not what they're called. Throw on this other defend plus, then I've got 2 more for another damage dodge, or... Hammerman I could go for, or a Mega Rush for both of us is kind of neat. Ooh, World's Our Oyster. Mega Smash is a 4 FP hammer attack. That's pretty nice. Hammer power plus 4. So I'd be doing 8 at the moment. Yeah, I like that. Actually, probably it makes more sense to have ice power. We don't want to be caught unawares. No, I can still hit fiery enemies with my hammer. It's fine. And next upgrade of BP will be 15, so I could just even throw on the other defend plus then. Oh, so sweet. I love that so much. Maple syrup is 10 FP. Anything that's better than? I think most of our items are pretty good to the point that that's not something we are too worried about, but thank you for offering. Once again, thank you for offering again. I know I'm Canadian, but stop shoving syrup in my face. I don't like it that much. Right, it sounds like that crystal star is maybe in the upper portion of this room that we don't get to go. Sure we do. Oh, is it in the maze? Oh, that'll be so mean. I can't go to the maze. Let's just put the spike badge on for this battle, though, just because it's obnoxious to fight them otherwise. Doing the parries. Spike shield and I'll get myself a, no, I don't know, a damage dodge. Hop! Another defend plus, oh my god, we need Miss Mouse on this right now. I'll be having that, thanks. Smooch. Yoink. And we're still gonna get some pretty substantial experience in this. We're up at like, what, 20 or 30 already? 16. So, you know, almost 20 or 30. Yeah! Ah, I almost got it. Oh, someone's throwing a shroom roast at us. Wait, hang on. Oh, I don't have room for it. It's fine. I was about to use something to try and make room, but I don't think that would have worked in time. All right, now that we got that, let's get Bobbery back in here. Well, that was dumb to do. I should have had Miss Mouse do it to herself, because now Bobbery is doing nothing. Let's just have him defend. Since I got my damage dodge, I may as well just make use of it here to take no damage as I block. Except for that, because I want to get that. Right, let's flip over the one that Bobbery can actually reach. Like so, to bring it down. Like so. And maybe right before we finish this battle, there's some sense to, now that we've got Sweet Feast, just always keeping ourselves in good health with it. Anyway, Wahoo. You blow them down to 1 health. I hit them for 1 next turn, and then you blow up the Poison Pokey, I think. That's how we're going to do this, provided the Poison Pokey doesn't throw one of them, bits at us, and then we parry it back at them, which I did. So, exactly what I said the first time. Bring you down. It's like 18 or so experience, and another one of these will be up to like 27, we'll be almost halfway again. This is a very good place for experience, because the enemies here are, they're fearsome, but they're not too tough. 43 experience, awesome. Our 3rd level is very much nearly in sight. I could take the level pudding if I ate something right now, but let's not bother wasting one of our good healing items when we've got Sweet Feast. Ah, yeah, I won't be able to get the Crystal Star because it's down in here somewhere. Damn it, and I can't do that. Anyway, you! Come at me! I hope there are like 6 of you. I'll take 2. And I probably do want that badge there. Like we said, probably cheaper than a Power Plus P, and we probably want our partners to end up being the offensive ones in the end. So I've still got my damage dodge on, so I'll just try and block this for 0 damage. Hee hee hee. I'll do this to get that 1 damage out, and then... Well, actually, that doesn't really matter. I should have probably put the other one on the ground. Well, they're both going to go after me, so it doesn't matter this turn, because with my damage dodge, I'm basically taking no damage. I'll flip it over so Bobbery can finish you, and I'll do that same thing next time. Or something similar, anyway. Once I got this one near to low health, I'll use Sweet Feast so we can keep ourselves in good health, because you can't use it out of battle, unfortunately. Actually, I'll just do it now. It only takes 3. Oh, amazing. I think they lowered the requirement for it, didn't they? As it's one of your primary healing things. We don't really need the mana as much as we need the health. Oh, did I hit a Poison Mushroom? It wasn't even on screen. No, I'm losing all the health. Even still, even if you hit a few Poison Mushrooms, it's like, by far, way more... Ah, I wasn't trying to throw that second one. Way more healing than bad, anyway. Already at max again, and we've still got enough to use it again. With my damage dodge, if they go after me here, I can just negate it. Oh, they went after Bobbery, but I negated it that way as well. So I flip you over, then I blow you up. I can't believe we just found that Crystal Star behind a rock. That's amazing. And then I flip you over again. Wahoo! Save for boss fights. Most fights we'll see it coming enough to know whether we want Spike to shield on or not. So I don't mind kind of playing funny with it and swapping over and over again. A second P down D up from that battle is amazing. Battle? Fight and battle, I said. Oh, these only cost 2 even, so that's pretty sweet. Let me get that damage dodge off and Spike shield off and get 2 of my 5 defend pluses on. Amazing. Oh, I've got a good feeling about this run, everyone. As long as we can just get a little bit more time to grind up these levels. 5 defense Mario will be oh so close. And more, really, if we can crack it. We know that those ember things that are in this room, so let's definitely go fight them. And get this hand crank. I did not mean to jump into the water and fire! Ouch! Can Koops power shell through them? I think probably. Might get a level up at this one, so I don't mind losing a bit of Mario health. Let's get Goombella in here to scan. Oh, she could go down as well. That would suck, because then it would take one of our life shrooms. Let's pay a special effort to making sure we parry the projectile fires they shoot at us, and hopefully they mostly just go for Mario with melee. Oh, a shooting star! Well, she's gone. Oops. So, damn it. Goodbye, life shroom. Good thing we had 2. Oh, they're all just using their items, aren't they? Amazing. My favorite. Good. Now, whatever we do, we must not end this battle with 1 health, because then Mario will instantly die. As I fall into the water. Ow. Right, I'm gonna... Ooh, let's first wait to see whatever lands on us here, because there's all kinds of stuff. A Shrink Stomp, sure. I'm gonna use Sweet Feast from Mario here. Ooh, actually Clock Out makes more sense at the moment, doesn't it? Let's use a Clock Out, and I'll swap Goombella out for Bobbery, and then we should be able to Mario, and he should be able to bring a bunch of them down for long here. Yeah, actually, once you have a way higher max, and you can use Clock Out a whole bunch, it's even more useful. I was really sassing it before. Right, so it's our turn again. I'm dizzy, so I might miss this, but I can still get stylish even if I miss, I'm pretty sure. And I didn't miss, so I get my stylish there. We're almost have enough to just use Clock Out again, so I'll use it the second they get unclocked. Got the stylish there. A little bit of extra style. As stylish works. who's in the name. Go for you with this. Oh yeah, we're getting enough that this will be a level, right? So I can really go for Mega Smash and stuff and have no regrets. Bang! And you're back, so guess what? First of all, I'm gonna get a lollipop from the audience, thank you. Oh, hey Luigi! Just noticed you were here. What are you hanging out with a bunch of X-Nauts?
Bro, it's not what it looks like. Oh, whatever you say, Luigi. I'm gonna mess with the space-time continuum now, if that's alright with you. You do you, bro.
Doesn't matter to overuse Clock Out a little bit here, as it seems like we're going to end up for a level up by the end of this. Or does it? No, maybe not. But we're going to get quite close. But we need 39. It looks like we're about to have 36 or so. So unfortunately, probably the loot that we get from this is going to fall right into the water, because this one was just kind of hanging out over the water when I accidentally walked onto them. So that puts it up at like 97, yeah. Ow! Let's hope their item falls like right up onto the boat. It was a dizzy dial anyway, who cares? So we can grab the art attack hitbox thing here. We just need 3 more experience, so I won't go splurging on a heal just yet. It's a shame we lost our life stream then, freaking Bella. I shouldn't have had her come out to scan. I knew how much health they had. It's just me and my compulsive need to scan things. Oh, sorry, Bobbery! Oh, you can blow up even in the water. That's cool. Let's grab whatever this shine sprite isn't. Which is a shine sprite. Never mind. That was weird that I just said that. And blow you up. Get some starting damage on you. Maybe start working up to another Clock Out. Just 2 of you, that'll be very easy to handle, and that'll be our level up for this. So much so that I'll even half-ass it, because we're about to get max star power anyway. And why not? I'll go for the parry on them here, because if that would be a sweet way to finish this off and get our 9th level or whatever. Ow! No dice! Wonk! And that concludes this episode, my friends, of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, or Randomizer Permadeath. I could all go away in an instant, of course, if it throws us to the Shadow Queen again, but I feel like we're actually starting to build up a pretty solid defensive build for Mario here, and I'm quite happy about that. So I will leave it off by grabbing this BP upgrade and going into the menu and throwing on that 3rd Defend Plus. Sorry, Mega Smash. I've got a date with not dying. Oh, that feels good. Oh, just look at it. And what are you going to drop for us? The Last Stand P. Most interesting, so we'll be carrying on through this doorway and seeing what horrors await us next time. Next video going up on the channel, which is going to be going up tomorrow, ideally, is the Test 3 Final Revelation, I believe it's called. I already recorded the Test Trilogy, and it was a weird and disturbing, but very uplifting and interesting and just spiritual and weird time. But if I'm not mistaken, also tomorrow is remake release day, so enjoy that if you're going to go buy it day 1 or whatever. I know I'll be quickly searching up the OST online as it gets released to hear remixes of my favorites. Like I'd love to hear the remix of Rock Hawk, Magnus Von Grapple. We've already hit a bit of the remix of the Shadow Siren theme, remix of Grotus. I mean, all kinds of music I'd love to hear a remix of. And I can't wait to see how they overhaul the visuals of certain scenes, like the cannon scene and maybe the... I know the Matthew the 13th Bard was in the comments of one of the other earlier videos saying that the cannon, the ship battle, the naval battle between Cortez and the X-Nauts is going to be pretty cool to see, and I have to agree. I'm pretty hyped for that. But that is all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace! Stranger stole money from you to support their drug addiction. Would you forgive them if they apologized to you? Stole money, sure. But I can make more money if somehow, you know? If a family member, it's not like they stole, like, an arm. If a family member said something they nasty about you behind your back, would you confront them about it directly?